I love Englewood because it's not just where I live, it's where my family's story has unfolded across generations. I raised my children here. They played baseball in the Englewood parks. They explored the trails at the Flat Rock Brook Nature Center. They spent countless afternoons at the Englewood Public Library, and they fell in love with the magic of ice skating at the John T. Wright Arena at McKay Park. Now I get to watch my grandchildren grow up here. They play soccer and they play baseball in the same fields that their parents did. I take my youngest granddaughters every week to a special program at the Flat Rock Brook Nature Center. And my older grandchildren have fallen in love with ice skating just like their parents did. Along the way, we've made wonderful friends, and we experienced the incredible diversity that makes Englewood so special. And I'm grateful that my family story continues to grow here.
Well, here goes. I always tell people, I'm going to talk about what I know. And what I know, it's amazing how long I live in Englewood. Came here because of an artist friend and never left. And my strong memory for today is about ice cream. For decades and decades and decades, Baumgart's was on Palisade Avenue, and my family and I ate gallons and gallons of ice cream. But to me, ice cream is mixed with peace. I've done peace building workshops and taught people across the world how ice cream and peace go together. But the fact that Englewood doesn't have Baumgart's anymore, it does still have fabulous ice cream, which makes me happy. It's a happy thing. And it's all Englewood that makes you welcome, that makes you stay here for your home. I've been overjoyed because you can find people in Englewood whose story goes back many generations.
I'm very proud to call Englewood my home with all of its rich history, and this town has a real sense of belonging. My parents bought their first home in 1941, and at that time there was nothing but red dirt across the street. No homes. Can you imagine that? Most of my high school friends have moved away. I remained in Englewood because I love this town. I love the way neighbors check on each other. I love walking down the street and the familiarity. The faces that I see, I've known all my life. I feel a great sense of safety in this town and am so happy to still be here.
Just think about it. 250 years ago, the Continental Army retreated through Englewood, and they put up a rear guard action close by over in Hackensack, and eventually their actions here in Englewood helped form the United States that we know. In the 1940s, the first transcontinental phone call was made right from this building to Los Angeles, California. So Englewood has a mix of known history and unknown history. And every day there's opportunities to make improvements, but there's opportunities to enjoy life and to see the joy that people have in living here in Englewood. So those are some of the things that I really love about Englewood. And I love the opportunity to help improve the quality of life for all of our residents. And I look forward to the future that Englewood has. It's an amazing place, and 100 years from now, it'll still be an amazing place.
I fell in love with Englewood when I visited a family member probably 20-something years ago. I was from the Bronx. I came by and I fell in love with the trees. I know, like, oh my God, this reminds me of home. So after hugging a few trees that were in the backyard, I purchased a home 6 months later. All right, and here I am, almost 30 years later, as a proud resident and an employee of the city who was blessed to be in a position that I'm in to, on a daily basis, I have the opportunity to spoil my residents the way that I would want to be spoiled.
Okay, I have been working with the city of Englewood for 10 years. I was born here in Englewood Hospital. I went to the famous Lincoln School, and then I went to St. Cecilia's. There's everything here in Englewood, and there's There's just so much great dining, the shows at Bergen Pack, and just there's so much to do in Englewood. It's such a great place, and I'm very honored to be working here and helping the city of Englewood grow.
Celebrating 50 years here in our old house in Englewood. Our life in the theater has taken us to the stages of Broadway, TV, opera houses, just about everywhere. But our proudest and most fulfilling moments on stage were here at the auditorium at Dwight Morrow High School back in the 80s when our daughter Hillary was a student there and asked us if we would like to produce and direct their annual musical. So we did with the Guys and Dolls and the Mikado. I must say that sharing our lives at the theater with those wonderful, young, enthusiastic, and talented students was the highlight of our lives and made us feel more alive and part of the Englewood community than ever before. And we're so happy to still be here. We love Englewood. Thank you.
I've worked at the library for over 40 years. My kids have grown up in Englewood. 2 kids, 3 grandkids. 2 of them live in Englewood. I love it.
Hi, I worked in the city of Englewood for 9 years. It was such a pleasure. It was so nice to deal with all of the residents, and the staff were incredible. I want to make Englewood a wonderful place for everyone to live. I'll miss it, and I'll always treasure it.
Englewood means to me so many things. My family has been here from the 1800s, over 130 years. My maternal family, my paternal family since 1953. Some of my favorite things I have around. My grandfather's amazing coaching history back from 1954 to 1970, including so many winning championship years. I'm blessed to be 3rd generation in this house, 73 years of this family only. So many amazing people.
My family moved to Englewood when I was just 3 years old. Actually, we moved to this very house.
Soon after I came to the United States, I moved to Englewood. I love the nature center here. I love Englewood.
I was born in Englewood, and I'm growing up in the same house that my dad grew up in.
We love Englewood.
I have been an Englewood resident for over 40 years, more than I have lived in Haiti. Some of the things that I love in Englewood is the diversity and supportive community of Englewood through organizations such as the Rotary Club, the Women's Center, the Shivan Living Well Center, the Women Club, to name a few. Englewood means to me opportunities, compassion, and community.
I mean, what's there not to love about living in Englewood? You have the suburban life if you enjoy that, and you're minutes away from the city. So it is the perfect melting pot, the perfect blend, the best of both worlds is what I call it. And I'm born and raised here as well.
I've been living in the 4th Ward now for 27 years, and what I love about Englewood is that Englewood exemplifies excellence in community.
I like living in Englewood because of the diversity and everyone knows each other. It's a sense of family.
I like Englewood because it's easy to get around in, accessible to everything, and everybody know one another.
In Englewood for 58 years. We came here first because of the fantastic trees and the fact that we were really close to New York City, 3 minutes from the George Washington Bridge. So just a wonderful, diverse, and interesting community, and I'm very glad that I was able to raise my children here who also enjoy it. It's a great place to live.